Welcome to OrgChart Plus from Sales Methods. Creating an organisation chart with OrgChart Plus could not be easier. OrgChart Plus supports two types of chart, Report To and Decision Tree. Report To charts normally relate to your Salesforce.com accounts and depict the contacts and their subordinates. The hierarchy of contacts is based on the Report To field in Salesforce. If you have already entered the reporting structure in Salesforce, then OrgChart Plus will automatically generate the chart. This type of chart is great for knowing your target customers and understanding the relationships and influences that drive their organization. Decision tree charts, also known as deal management charts, are used to organize contacts into a hierarchy that does not follow their reporting relationships. This is best used in an opportunity when you want to map the decision structure. This type of chart is great for showing the contacts in a deal process and the influences and pressures at play in their making a decision. Whichever type of chart you need, the creation process is identical. Simply open your account or opportunity in the standard Salesforce.com screen, in our case the SolarJet account. We then click on the OrgChart Plus button. Since this account has no chart yet, we are asked if we want to build a Report To organization chart or a Decision Tree chart. We want to build a Report To chart, and so we select this option and click Create. We are now all set to go. The first thing we need to do is add some contacts. Click on Contacts, select Import Contact, and you are presented with the Import Contacts panel. You now have two options. Either click the Account button and import all contacts currently held in this account, or find the contacts you want using the search box. In our example, we will select all contacts by clicking the Account button. We are now presented with a list of contacts, together with details that are held in your Salesforce.com contacts database. We can now select as many or few of the presented contacts as we wish. To select more than one sequential contact, simply hold Shift when clicking. To select multiple non-sequential contacts, hold the Control key and click as appropriate. When you have selected all the contacts you want, simply click Add. They will be loaded together with their attributes into the Contact section of the matrix view. Next, we need to import our account team. Click the Team icon, followed by Import Team Member. You are presented with the same options as when selecting your contacts. We can use the All button to find all the team members. We will click the All button and select the team members that are involved with this account. You will notice that the team members are added to the matrix view together with any existing recorded relationships with members of the contact list. We need to expand on this to add any intimacy that has not been previously recorded. In this case, team member Edgar Dyson has a strong relationship with Susan Prevost. Click on the intersection point between Edgar and Susan, click the intimacy icon, and select S to depict a strong relationship. In this way, all relationships can be recorded. You can also set the intimacy levels by using the numbers 0 to 4. To the left of the chart are the influence and opinion rankings. These are set in exactly the same way as intimacy using the menu buttons, or arrows and numbers. Before we move on, let's press Save to ensure we do not lose our changes. We can now see the impact of our work by viewing the org chart. Click the Org Chart button and we see a chart based on the Reports To information contained in the Salesforce.com contact details. You can reorganize your charts by simply dragging and dropping to reflect the required changes. Drag a contact away to break the Reports To relationship. Drag the contact over another contact to make a new relationship. And you can reorder the contacts by dragging them to the desired location. See how an indicator appears to show you the new location. You can also perform changes on multiple contacts simultaneously by first dragging a box around the contacts and then dragging them. When you save your changes, the Reports To information is stored in your Salesforce.com contacts database. It really is as simple as that. Now let's take a look at creating a decision tree chart. We need to navigate to our Salesforce.com opportunities page and select the opportunity we are interested in. Let's stick with the SolarJet example and use the SolarJet Group RFI opportunity. Like before, click the OrgChart Plus button. Select Decision Tree and click Create. Just as in the previous example, we need to import our contacts and team members, remembering that not everyone from the contacts and team lists are necessarily involved in this specific opportunity. We import the contacts, and then we import the team members. Remember, we are now working a specific deal, and all deals need to be approached on an individual basis. So when we move to the org chart view, there is no predetermined hierarchy. We need to build the hierarchy to reflect the decision-making process. Dependent upon the level of information known, build your decision tree from decision maker downwards. This can be easily done using the drag and drop functionality. In our opportunity, the decision maker is not straightforward, as there appears to be 4 decision makers, each representing a separate division of the SolarJet group. That said, in the absence of any other detail, given that John Turnish is the group's CEO, he is likely to hold sway, and we will build our initial tree on that basis. But remember, assuming in the sales process has a nasty habit of leading to wrong conclusions, so be sure to qualify the decision-making process and roles with your prospect thoroughly and often. Right, on this basis, Turnish heads our decision tree, so let's drag him to an empty area on the screen. We can now position the 4 main influencers that we have identified as being subservient to Turnish in the deal. Drag Stuart Smith over Turnish and release. We can do each contact in this way, or hold Shift and select multiple contacts before dragging over the target contact. We can now add the other contacts to the decision tree based on the information we have gathered. We have now covered all the basics of creating charts and are ready to move on to the next video session, developing and getting the most from your charts. Thanks for your time, hope to speak again soon, and happy charting from all at Sales Methods.